Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special video where I'm going to be going over how to beat Reva with Maul, Mandalorians, and Wat. So far, I have not seen a budget counter come out yet, and while this does take a nice conquest character, a journey out character, and Wat, I do think it is bargain basement as far as Reva goes, because this team has been destroying everything, and I've just now been able to start testing it because this is the first person in my shard that's unlocked Reva. They've got her up to R9, so pretty decked out. Not like the fastest, but like her speed, I don't know if that would destroy this or not, but they got pretty good mods on everything. Grand Inquisitor has pretty good speed. Decent damage too. I mean, nothing to like blow me away. Seventh Sister is very fast, and in this particular squad, their eighth brother is the weakest, so they are getting 100% turn meter at the beginning. This is a very fast Seventh Sister. The eighth brother is getting 100% turn meter, so they're getting a bonus turn in using the AoE. But let me talk about what makes it actually work. So there's a couple different comps I'm going to go over, but Bam I think is going to be crucial Grand Arena because he's going to give damage immunity. Hopefully if you hit the right threshold, he's going to get the bonus turn and give damage immunity, because Maul's lead is passing around that it's like a traveling taunt. And whoever's healthiest at the beginning of the turn, they're gonna gain taunt, 100% defense, and they're gonna cleanse themselves. Which, if the Reva has the Omicron of the lead, you're gonna get Deathmark, which is bad. So hopefully they take a few hits, don't die. Bam gives them damage immunity, and then they stay alive, and they're an undefeatable tank, which is amazing. And Bo-Katan is very important because of her unique. She gives 20% max protection for each Mandalorian, which is going to be 4, so 80%. And then when you're attacking out of turn, you're recovering health and protection, which is very important to stay alive because they do a lot of damage. Another thing, very important, it sounds weird. This is the datacron I'm using. You don't need the Canderous, you don't need this level 6. They're kind of nice, and stats are nice too. But what's important is the 20% turn meter, and who you want to be weakest is Wat. So my Wat is pretty weak, and it sounds so weird because he's supposed to get the bonus turn at the beginning anyway, but he doesn't because Grand Inquisitor is also getting a bonus turn, and he's faster almost every single time. I don't know if you can make Wat blazing fast and beat him, but if you don't have this extra turn meter, Wat is not going to go first. He's going to be slow. But you want to get that weapon tech on Maul so he can prevent revives, because eventually you're going to get your frenzy with 5 stacks and you're going to kill Reva. So with all that out of the way, let's look at some footage. So this is the first battle I want to show you. It's using Django and Armor, no Bo-Katan, which is bad. This still won, but it's not great. So I'm going to skip all this. I've showed you those things in game already. It's the same team. So Canderous has the bonus turn meter, and Wat has his bonus turn, and luckily Wat, he got to get it off. But sometimes I've seen him not get it off. They just get a chain going, and it doesn't get back to him for a while. So I was lucky here. I was able to get the AoE with Canderous and get Maul the turn meter, but even so, he didn't get to go right away because they get so much turn meter. Whenever you're dispelling the purge, they're getting 3% turn meter constantly, and you just got to make sure Maul delivers the finishing blow here. I use the AoE because using that last hit with damage immunity is pointless, and the team is looking kind of flimsy here. So that's where Bo-Katan really comes into play. It's like they're almost dead, and Django doesn't do too much. He's not super important. If you want to be risky and save Bam, you could run Django instead of him, but Bo-Katan is for sure. So right now it looks good. I mean, I got out Reva, got out Grand Inquisitor, and now it's just trying to take out the rest. But even so, they still have the leadership ability active, and they're not going to be super easy to take out. We got some days, but this does end up being a win. And yeah, just gonna clean that up. I think Armor does die. Yeah, you just be strategic. At this point, it's pretty easy. I mean, yeah, she died off, and this would not be good banners, but with Bo-Katan, it looks like it should be great banners. And it's just finishing up. Just a couple more hits, and then, yeah, that's a win. Alright, and here's the next battle. This is using Django and Bo. So not Bam. You already know those mods. Skip, skip, skip. Okay, so Watt goes first because he is the weakest, and therefore he just goes right away and gives Maul his weapon tech, which lets Maul get going a little bit earlier. So he goes. Canderous is getting his turn meter, but doesn't get to go right away. But Django and Bo pass back and forth and protect Canderous, and then he is able to get going. Maul is. So we want Canderous kind of like the second weakest. So he is not getting the traveling taunt. Look, Reva's gone. So at this point, it's actually pretty easy, and you're going to see with Bo-Katan here, it is so smooth. And the Datacron for Canderous makes it really easy as well. Might try a live version without that particular one, just a different, where it's not giving the Canderous mechanics. But yeah, we take a beating there, but once it gets back to Maul's turn, we're just going to heal up, because everyone's going to start assisting, and just start to heal right back up. And like once Grand Inquisitor and Reva are gone, you don't have to wait till you're at 5 stacks to start doing this. Just kind of spread the love. And yeah, that is such a clean win. But with Deathmark, it would be a different story. And here we go. This is the last match I have on recording. I think this will be the ticket in GAC. I know it's expensive with BAM, but it's better than a Galactic Legend. So same thing, Watt gets to go first because he's the weakest. Give the weapon tech to Maul. Bam is tanking because he's thicker than Canderous and Bo. Get the AoE off, have 5 stacks. Canderous is getting ready for a bonus turn, and he's flimsy, so he did not taunt. And now Maul's up again. So yeah, this works. It works so smooth. I mean, I've been so frustrated the past couple days trying to find a counter, and there's not much out there. So I hope this does work. I hope it does stick. I hope it translates to Grand Arena. But Bam is, I don't know. I mean, like the thing that is risky is, will he be able to get that bonus turn, squeak that in between Deathmark hit, and triggering the damage immunity turn, which is under 75% health. Deathmark causes you to take 50% health damage. So I'm really not sure. But here, as you see, I'm just spreading out the attacks. Use AoE on Grand Inquisitor. He's gone. So that damage immunity that pops up anytime someone dies, it's gone, because that's the level 9 Datacron attached to Grand Inquisitor, and once he's out, you don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, the exposes here helped a lot from Canderous, so if you have that Datacron, definitely try and use it. But in a sec, I'm going to just try to use that in Arena, and it's pretty much a wrap. We don't have to watch the rest of this. Alright, so this is the Datacron I'm going to try using. The only ability active is the level 3. I do have some extra protection, defense, crit damage, stuff like that. But going against the same team, just going to see if this still works, even without the Canderous stuff active. And I don't know if the weakest ally thing is math. Okay, it didn't screw up. So give that to Maul. And going right up, Bam. And yep, use the AoE. Got 5 stacks. Bo tanking, and Canderous comes in for the second, giving the second round to Maul. And here we go. One thing to be careful about, and it's kind of nice to not have Django because he does a lot of damage. You want to make sure Maul's doing the last blow. So here, yeah, I think this here, the final blow. So yeah. And right now it's looking like mostly full banners. Of course, Deathmark. Deathmark is the elephant in the room, but I don't have any Canderous shenanigans going on. No armor shred, no exposes coming in. And yeah, I'll be able to take him out soon. All these assists are going to do it. I'm gonna just pop one over on her, and then use the AoE, and the assist should kill him. Oh, actually, not quite, but he has a lot of dots. And there we go, he's dead. And, you know, kind of the teeth are kind of cut off here. So let me give the tank tick to Bam. In Grand Arena, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. I was just kind of using the special ability to cycle through, what is it, cooldowns. But yeah, it's like they can't touch me. Really, and Bo gets her first turn. So like, I modded Bo. I gave her a protection cross. Or arrow. That's another thing. I don't care about her speed. I don't care if she's taking turns. She is there for her unique. Yeah, this is gonna be a win, but man, he's like dying. I might pop the dots. Oh no, he killed Watt. Okay. Let's get some more assists in here. Heal us up. So we lost Watt, but still, all he needs is a 20% turn meter cron. That's not too bad. And I wanted to use Bam to lead a Hondo team, but I might just sub in Dash. Anyway, that's it. It seems to work. So that's it for me today. I have been very scared about handling Reva. I hope that this makes it work. I know Lord Vader can beat her. I was able to struggle through with Rey and win, but those are Galactic Legends. And if I can win with Maul, even if it means giving up Watt and Bam, I'll take that any day. I'd love to hear what everyone else's success stories are. If you have anything else with Reva, or just try this out and let me know how it goes. Let me know if there's something else, improvements you can be made to it. I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, I really hope this helps out, and see you guys later.